yards. First down, Packers.
Yardage here, back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down.
Game. I'll play. Nope. I hollered at him, though. He probably going to get on. I know, he just said that shit, too.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Really.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
I say you've been fucking boys up. Man.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yep.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Green Bay.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I ain't been doing that. Need to just try to take care of
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Just
not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
8th play of this opening drive coming up.
Like
this is 3rd down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Jones. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 5.
Like during a ball game, you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others. This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Working from the gun, it's Brees. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brees. Open man is Michael Thomas. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
The 27-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Oren Burks.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 25-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for the Lions. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Saints 7, Packers 3.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. From the 30 on second down, Rodgers is going complete. The 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 68 yards. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run it with Williams. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Packers 10, Saints 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we...
And it's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. There's some space here. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and goal at the 9.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and...
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
David Onyemata there on the tackle. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Rodgers.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rodgers now to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
From 17 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. Didn't have anything downfield. Swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. Tre'Quan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Jones. The tackle by Ken Crawley.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
That cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And a Packer first down.
To the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Dillon. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 25. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at
the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Well, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He takes this one down to the 15. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Weber. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
The 5-yard line.
try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Mason.
So cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.